What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Treeman TV, and I am back here in Minecraft real quick with you today because before we start on the next episode of the survival series, I want to let you guys know that I am going to be changing up the resource pack on it. For those of you who aren't familiar with that terminology, resource pack is basically the new name for texture pack. I actually just learned that the other day when I went to install one, and I was like, why can't I find texture packs? Oh, it's because they're called resource packs. So I'm going to show you I think it's 3 that I have to choose from, and I am going to let you guys choose down in the comments below which one you want to see the survival series take place in. Spoiler alert, this is one of them right here, this like futuristic looking one. But before I go way too in depth about it, roll the intro.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high.
Alright, you guys, so like I was saying, I recently installed a few different resource packs, and we're going to pick one of them to roll with for the remainder of the survival series, and probably any other Minecraft series as I do, just to mix it up so we're not running the vanilla texture pack. I can't remember the name of this one. They're all going to be popping up on the screen throughout the video, though, so you guys will know the name of it. It's like unnatural or something like that. I like it. It's almost like post-apocalyptic. You can see these are the bookshelves. They're file cabinets. This is all the armor from leather all the way up to diamond. I am currently equipped with full diamond armor, as you can see, just because we're in creative and I want to show you guys the best possible stuff. This is the bow, or as you can see, I called it a gun because it looks like a gun. Ooh! I installed a bunch of enchantments on this one for the fun of it too. The gold is probably my favorite looking armor set. Just look at that; it looks like a spacesuit almost. The diamond one and iron one are cool just because they have all those eyes too. And I do really like the file cabinets as bookshelves. Then you can see you've got the swords here. Diamond sword looks like a ripsaw thing from like I can't remember. Gears of War, from Gears of War. It looks like something straight out of Gears of War. You got the gold sword, which looks like mystical as hell right there. Then you've got the iron sword. Pretty basic, just a cleaner version of the regular iron sword. Stone sword, it's a rock tied to a stick. And then it's not even a wooden sword, it's just a wooden club is what it's called with this texture pack. Some of the other things, as you can see, we've got the chest here. There's nothing in it. Crafting table. And then the stove. One of my favorite things I'll show you real quick is what the stove looks like when it's on. So let me grab just some food stuff like a raw pork chop. And then where is stuff? There's miscellaneous. And then a couple of coal. So first of all, the coal almost looks like it's batteries right there, doesn't it? Then, go ahead and start it. Bam, look at all the way it lights up. Like, looks like it has 4 stovetop burners. I love that. And then the danger sign. You can see these are what the beds look like with this resource pack on. There's an anvil. And then this is why I like the file cabinets, because it makes the enchantment room really pop, as you can see. Those file cabinets, and then the book is like that negative space. It's the black with the green. It reminds me of like old school computer games. That enchantment table really looks like it'd be straight out of like Doom. It's got the markings all over it, and then that old school style. Really cool. Probably my favorite part about this whole texture pack is the way the enchantment table and room can look set up. If you go over here, you can see some of the houses I've built, because this is the same world I was doing tutorials in, which you'll see those coming soon. But if we go in here, this is what a typical house layout might look like with this resource pack on, which is pretty nice. Got the file cabinet, got an armor stand up there. Those are what the torches look like. Now what I'm gonna do is leave this world and switch between texture packs, and we'll see you guys in a second. Okay, now we are back here in the second resource pack known as Majesta. That first one was called Unnatural State. These are all available for download from resourcepacks.net. which is where I got all of these. You can see sometimes though, things change. Like I change texture packs and things don't change. Like that's not what the diamond armor is supposed to look like. Let's see if I can find it in here. This is what it's supposed to look like. I'll grab an armor stand. Where is it? Is it miscellaneous? No decorations, isn't it? Yep. Okay, we'll just set it freaking there. Oh, it's still doing it? That's not cool. Well, you can kind of see how it's supposed to look. Right down there on the bar. I've noticed that right now a lot of the text, sometimes certain textures don't change. Like it looks like even half of this leather one tried to change. But those are what the bookshelves look like. We'll start with that. They're pretty cool. Way cooler than the vanilla ones. Because there's a little more detail about the books. But I think I like the file cabinets better. That's the wooden sword right there. Looks kind of nice. Stone sword almost looks like a katana. You can see the iron armor looks like your typical knight armor. It's even got like the robes there. Then you've got the iron sword, which looks like a really high class sword. Gold armor looks like it would be for someone that's supposed to be the king. And then you got the gold sword, and then the diamond sword is like the nicest. Here, I'll pull one of those out for you since I can't pull out the armor at least. Right here. Super classy. I like it. By the way, this is all gold blocks down here, so you can kind of see what that texture looks like, except for the iron that's under the iron armor, and the one diamond block under the diamond armor. Over here, we move on to the chests. A lot more like basic chests and basic crafting table. You can see it even looks like it just has like a red cloth laid over the crafting table. It's just kind of cool. It's different. The oven looks like it didn't change textures. The beds definitely did. They're made beds now, which is nice. And then you might be thinking that the crafting table didn't, not crafting, the enchantment table didn't change textures either, but it did. It's actually just really similar. The only difference is that book now looks like a book instead of, say, the like negative book that looked like before where it was all black. We'll throw a random enchantment on here. We got Smite and Unbreaking. So bam, that's what that sword does now. Over here, we'll take a look at what some of the houses can look like. Here's the... That's what the wheat looks like. It's pretty cool. The torches are the same, and I don't know... So these torches are originally from this texture pack. I loaded this one up first and loaded these, and then I loaded on natural, and it would never change. So I didn't know if they were the same or if this is just one of those glitches. It doesn't look like the fence has changed either very much. The squids are still robots. That's definitely from unnatural. It makes most of the animals look and robots. Like you can see the sheep over there kind of still looks robotic too. The pigs were the only thing unnatural state doesn't change to look like robots. This is cool. I love the glass in this texture pack right here. How it's almost all looks framed. And then it looks like a typical style door. Come inside. You've got the books up high. King's armor right there, and then the gray made bed. So that one's pretty cool. That one is Majesta, and option number 2. See here, this is from the unnatural state. It's like a robot sheep. Now we're gonna switch between the next couple. Sorry, we're gonna switch from this one to the next one, and I will see you in a second again. And here we are back in texture pack 3. This one is the Find Overgrown. And it's kind of cool. It makes everything look really, like, cartoony, I almost want to say. You can see what I'm talking about. Like, it doesn't look super in detail, but it's also not, like, super kind of depressing. How the first theme was, like, post-apocalyptic style. This one's not like that. I like how the chainmail armor makes you look like a creeper. I didn't know that before. It looks like everything's finally starting to change with this one, though. You can see the iron armor here. That one's pretty cool. There's the stone sword and the wooden sword. Then you got the iron sword right there. Again, the golden armor looks like it's before a king. There's kind of a theme about that. Golden sword. There's the diamond armor. You can see it in this one much better than in the last one. Diamond sword right there. Woohoo! Diamond sword. Those are what the bookshelves look like. I'm not too crazy about those bookshelves. They're really basic. They almost look more basic than the vanilla Minecraft bookshelves. They're just red and blue. The crafting table, I keep calling it a crafting table. That's because I'm skipping it. Here's the chests, the crafting table, and the oven again looks the same. Is that what it's supposed to look like? I don't think it is. Says it is. Shows it just like that. Where is the other two things that I should show you? Hang on, I'll find them. Pull them up right here. Boom. A blast furnace. And a smoker. So, a smoker and a blast furnace. Was forgetting to show you guys what those look like. That is those. The cool thing about this texture pack, just like the other one, you can see the interface is different in here for while you're cooking stuff. Oh, that's cooked too? Okay, hang on, I need something that's uncooked. Food stuff! Raw pork chops. Then, bam. Watch the interface is all different with this one. Which is pretty cool. Oh, and it lights up in different ways. I got you. The crafting table looks really similar to vanilla, except it looks like it's got like that handle that you could pull it by right there, and again a grid drawn on top. The enchantment table is pretty badass. I like the way it's got like those robes draped over it, and then the 4 diamonds in the corners are really accentuated in this texture pack. This one book though on it looks like it has more detail than every book on the bookshelf. So that is why I'm not crazy about the bookshelves in this one. Let's go take a look at the house and what it's going to look like in this texture pack. I'm going to keep calling them texture packs probably, by the way. It's just kind of habit. If we go inside, you can see the door is already different on this one. There's that spruce door. There's those bookshelves, armor, crafting table, furnace, and chest. So now we're going to switch back. We've got 2 more to go real quick. See you in a sec. Alright, so here we are in the next resource pack, which is called Tilia or something like that. I'm probably butchering all this pronunciation. But you can see it looks like a lot of stuff didn't change. It looks like none of the armor changed over. Let's see if it fixes it if I put it on a different stand. No, that looks pretty much the same as the other one, doesn't it? But you can see the bookshelves have Pokeballs on them. That's pretty cool. These are the swords changed. That's an interesting design for a stone sword. Or sorry, a wooden sword, then a stone sword. The iron sword's nice. Golden sword almost looks like a magic wand. Diamond sword looks like badass. Like it almost looks like a cheese cutter. It's got that big middle piece missing. If you go over here, you can see the smoker and the blast furnace suspiciously look like they didn't change. Same with the oven again. The oven looks like it hasn't changed at all this whole time. The chest changed though, that's for sure. The interface didn't though. This is still the interface from the last resource pack. So there are definitely some bugs. Like the enchantment table didn't change. There are some bugs if you switch between resource packs every now and then. Oh, but this one has different skins for the animals. I give you the feeling it's supposed to kind of be like Pokemon. With the way everything looks so weird. Like, is there a cow over here? I thought I saw. Yeah, there it is. The cows in this texture pack are the stuff of nightmares. Just look. Just look at that guy. I don't want to look at him anymore. Let's see how the oven lights up in this one. Oh, I am out of coal now. Let me grab one of those. Chow. So it does light up differently. It's lit up differently every time, but the surface of it hasn't changed once. And then we'll go hop in the house real quick just to see what that looks like. The torches look like lanterns in this one, which is an interesting change. See, some of the torches changed. The door looks really cool. I like that door. These wooden planks don't look like they've changed it all at once. And then this is what the inside of the house looks like. Spooky sheep and spooky squids also. So let us go and switch into the last texture pack. There's one more for you guys. And then don't forget to comment down below on which one you want me to rock in the survival series, because whichever one is commented down below and gets the most likes is the one that we'll rock with. Okay, so here we are in the final texture pack known as Bjorncraft. And again, it looks like a lot of my textures didn't change. Like for some reason the armor, they might just not have armor textures, so it might just be leaving it at that one. I don't know what's going on with that really. If you know what's going on, why certain textures aren't changing for me, please leave it down in the comment section so I can figure it out. Up first you have the stone sword, which really looks like a club in this one. Even I keep calling things that are wrong. This is the wooden sword, which really looks like a club. Even the stone sword here, though, looks like a club. Like, that is clearly a blunt edge. You ain't stabbing anybody with that. That's a club. Then you move on to the first real sword right here with the iron sword that you can see is pointed and sharp enough to stab / slice. Then you got the gold sword, which almost looks more like a rapier or whatever they call it when you're fencing. More like a longer blade. And then the diamond sword just looks hefty, like something you would two-hand. Like all those other swords look like they'd be one-handed kind of swords. That diamond sword looks like you would two-hand it and it would hack limbs off. Like a claymore. That's what I'm thinking of. It looks like a claymore type of sword. Then if you move over here, you've got the smoker and everything, which is still suspiciously not changing. The furnace. Let me grab another thing and I'll show you how it works again. See if it lights up differently for the umpteen-thousandth time. Oh. Yeah, I got steak. Throw pork chops in there. Throw coal in there. Yeah, look, now the front changed. Okay, it's trying to change its texture to the right one. That's what that's supposed to look like. Ooh, the enchantment table looks nice. It's definitely a different play that once again shows off those 4 diamonds. And then it's got the red draped over it. Not like a wax or blood stain. It's like a cloth, which is nice. Bookshelves are nice. They're really detailed. Much more than the last couple that we've been seeing that were just kind of colorful lines. As you can see, the sheep are still the same in the background. If I zoom in and enhance on that, oh, there's zombies. Even the pigs are the same. It didn't change the animals back, so something clearly went wrong there. The lanterns look nice. They look like just a darker version of the vanilla Minecraft lanterns. Here are the beds. They almost look vanilla. I'm not entirely sure what's different. Maybe those feet posts. And then if we come on down to the house, we can take a look at what is different over here. Those lanterns aren't supposed to be there. Ooh, the door looks nice. Nice and like medieval and official. You come inside. I do like how even the armor stands look different with this one though. There's another spooky sheep. Close the door before we can get in here. The chest. Those chests looks like really nice trunks that you would see in like the Pirates of the Caribbean films or like on boats, like those kind of trunks. That's what these remind me of. Oh, there's some more stuff in here so you can see what's different. The shears, the honeycomb, and the bottle of honey. Those all look really cool. Campfire. Ooh, the campfire looks different. I'm gonna go put one of those down. Hang on. No, it doesn't. That's the same. You liars. They lied to me. And what about the jungle doors? Those are the last thing we really haven't seen. Oh, you can see the fence is actually different too in this one, which is really cool. I like that Arcania fence. And then the jungle doors are cool. They also have that medieval kind of vibe about them where you can't see through there. They look like they're solid doors that would be like 8 to 10 inches thick. Like a stronghold kind of door. That's what the doors in this texture pack give me the vibe of, no matter what they're made out of so far. Just that you couldn't break them down if you tried. That zombie's got a sword. We might as well shoot him with flaming arrows. I thought this was supposed to be multi-shot, but it's clearly only shooting one arrow at a time. Oh, the zombies look different. Fight him! Got him! Got him. Keep slaying them. Ah. So those are all of the texture packs that I have to show you guys today. Like I said throughout this video, be sure to comment down below on which one was your favorite so I can start using it in my survival series videos. My favorite that I'm leaning toward using, if nobody decides they're going to comment, is probably that first one, the unnatural state, where it's got the futuristic neatness going on. I really like the armors in that one and the bow that looks like a gun. But until next time, you guys, this is Tree Man signing off. Peace out.